Okay, so hi everyone. Today we will just review what we learned for woven and knitted fabrics. And yeah, let's do some small practice after I review the whole points. We've already learned these points in our previous lectures. And yeah, we've done some assignments in the previous lab sessions. So today, yeah, let's combine the woven and knitted knowledge together to make sure you have a great practice on these parts. And yeah, as we have learned the textile equation, it's consists of like fiber plus yarn plus the structure and plus the finish process that makes the whole textile making or manufacturing process. So yeah, after we've done all this process, we have three categories of textiles: the woven fabrics, the knitting or knitted fabrics, and also the non-woven fabrics. So those are the three categories based on the structures of textiles. Then we will briefly review the basic structures of these textiles. First are the woven fabrics. So as shown on the picture, so the structure is like we have horizontal lines of yarns and the vertical lines of yarns. So we will interlace the two sets of yarns at the right angles to form this woven structure. And yeah, the warp means like the yarns on the vertical direction, and the weft or the filling yarns means the yarns at the horizontal direction. And yeah, we have our basic weaves for woven fabrics. So we have, as shown on the picture, the plain weave, the tulle weave, and the satin weaves. And yeah, we have the characteristics quite different for each of them. Yeah, we've already reviewed in our lecture part. And for the weft and warp knitted fabrics, so they have different structures as well. So for the weft knits, also called the filling knits, as shown on this left picture, they are more stretched and can be unraveled. So we can see the yarns go through the direction in the horizontal direction. But for the warp knits, yeah, the yarns go through as vertical direction to knit all the yarns together. So the warp knits are quite less stretched than the weft knits. And yeah, so we can see the woven fabric and the knitted fabric, they are quite different in structure, but the common things are like they all have their horizontal direction and also the vertical direction. So that's the basic methods of forming fabrics. But yeah, it's quite different from non-woven fabrics, right? So the knitting, some terminology for the knitted fabric. We will need to review these two concepts: the wheel and course. So the wheel means the column of loops lining lengthwise in the fabric. That means in this vertical direction. And the number of wheels per inch is a measure of the fineness and also the density of the fabric. And weight is also a term for woven fabric as well. And the course, as shown in this picture, the green yarn in this horizontal direction, that means the row of loops of stitches running across a knit fabric corresponding to the filling in woven fabrics. So those are like, we just briefly reviewed what we've learned about woven and knitted fabric. And now I will have a small practice for you. So here I have some printed pictures for, have you ever met the TV episode Friends? Mm-hmm. Yes, I love Friends very much. And it's a pity. I love Chandler and Joey the best, but the pictures for them are quite not clear. Therefore, most of the characters I have here are female characters. And you can just pick at least one, but you can take multiple ones as well. Like, for example, if I take this Phoebe, right, I will need to identify what are the fabrics she is wearing for this scenario. then yeah, I will put swatches, yeah, from what I prepared here today. Yeah, you can take swatches from here or from this textile kit. Like if you think she is wearing something like this, yeah, then yeah, I have blank paper here as well. Just take one blank paper and put baby here. Yeah, I can cut it a little bit. Put baby here, and then yeah, put this watch here as well. And I have this tape for you. Does that make sense? Yeah, yeah. So time for you to do this small practice. And let's see, yeah, what you will get finally. Yeah. And yeah, when you are doing this, try to summarize, like, for example, what is the dress code for her, right? Blank paper.
You take samples from here? Is
Yeah,
that okay?
anything.
So I picked this one for her long sleeve top because it's soft and stretchy, just like how it sits tighter on her skin. And then I chose this one for the dress because it's a bit more structured and there's not much drape. So it's a little bit heavier and a thicker fabric.
Good, good. If you are done, just briefly thinking.
Yeah, I chose this one for her because it looks like it has like it's denier, right? The like thickness of the fibers. Yeah, so I chose that. And also it has a similar knit structure. And then for her skirt, I chose this one because it has a similar sheen and it drapes the same.
Emma?
Okay, so for mine, I chose like the outside of his suit because I thought that this fabric kind of like mimicked the way that I thought his suit might feel. It's like very structured and I think it's a plain weave. But it's not incredibly stretchy, so it can still hold that structure of a suit, but it's still drapey enough in order to make something like that.
Yeah, I would say, do you have some thoughts on like the fabric of his shirt, the tie, and also the scarf?
Yeah, I can pick something.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So for this guy here, I think he's wearing something here, some sort of textile that has a lot of drape. As you can see, you see the folds, shadows.
The drape.
Yeah, the drape.
Yeah,
There's a lot of drape in here. It also looks like it's a textile that it's prone to like wrinkles.
Mhm.
So I think something like wool related would be kind of like that. And also usually the tops are like either wool or cotton.
Mhm.
And then for the bottom one, I think it is this fabric here, like gabardine like. So that's the most usual
for
one.
the pants.
Yeah, for the pants,
Yeah,
yes. And then this one here, I think it is some sort of jersey, because
Mhm.
you can see it's kind of fits well body shape. There's not a lot of luster or drape. And then the pants, I'm pretty sure is going to be denim, just because of the rigid structure. As you can see, it hides a lot of light and yeah, it doesn't look like dirty or anything like that. So yeah, I think it's denim for this one here.
Yeah, okay. Great.